Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day today. Thank you so much for checking out the video. Today I just want to talk about some interesting patch notes that are on the Bethesda website, and it looks like there is going to be some changing, or I should say some even more changes coming to Legendary Crafting, so let's get into it here. Okay, so the PTS update notes are as following. These are very recent. Removed legendary particles. So the legendary particles aren't even a thing anymore. Scrapping legendary items now grants script instead of legendary particles. The amount of script gained this way is significantly less than the script vending machine gives. Attaching legendary mods now requires script instead of modules. Crafting legendary mods now requires legendary modules. Some mods have additional required item. Fixed an issue preventing Vault 94 armor from being legendary crafted. Fixed cases where legendary items couldn't be scrapped. Legendary core rewards from events and quests replaced with legendary modules. So are we losing cores too? Dev note, a common thread we saw in the feedback of legendary crafting was concern and a bit of confusion about an additional currency being used by the system. We also saw that players ended up with more legendary particles than they wanted to use. So to simplify and make the system feel more familiar, we felt that continuing to utilize modules and script would make it easier to understand and use. I totally agree with this. I really do. I think when I found out that we were getting particles, I think literally my first response, if anybody can find it in any video I did, please link it, but I know I was talking about it in a video and I'm like, oh great, another currency we have to deal with. So this is good. Now we don't have another one to have to worry about. And the fact that we now will get, legendary script from scrapping enemy scrapping legendary items now grants script instead of legendary particles. I think that is a great way of doing it, even though it does say that it's not a lot, unfortunately. But Bethesda, please, if any one of you people are watching this, first of all, I love you guys. Thanks for an amazing game, but we need that script limit increased with this. If this is going to be the way it goes, we really need that script limit increased. Like 750 a day at least. I would love to see 1,000. Yeah, it's not like anything goes haywire when we have a double script weekend, you know? It's just a lot of people getting rid of a lot of excess weapons on mules or even on their, their main character that we just don't need anymore. So I would really love to see that script increase. We're always asking about it, and if you want to throw a stash increase in there, that would be awesome too. Just saying. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this, of course. And yes, I think this is the right idea going forward. One less, currency to deal with. And the fact that we can actually scrap legendary items now is actually a pretty good idea. Attaching legendary mods now requires script instead of modules, so that's a different thing now too. Like, man, I can't wait until this is all said and done and like set in stone, and then we actually get it released on console and the base game version, not the PTS version, on PC, and then we can actually see what we got here. But this is why I love the PTS. It gives us a chance to, go around and figure out stuff and see what doesn't really work. Like they just said, or the dev note says, we also saw that players ended up with more legendary particles than they wanted to use, right? So that's like kind of the way it is right now with legendary weapons, right? Like if you're playing as much as I am, like I have a mule just full of excess 3 stars that I can't really use unless, I could throw them in the vending machine. So basically what I do is, if I don't have time to go around and get a bunch of legendaries to hit the 500 limit a day, I have a mule just waiting for it, you know what I mean? So I probably wouldn't even, break that 1,000 a day, which is what I think they should increase it to, but on some days I can, you know what I mean? But when I do get excess, like I said, I usually just put it on a mule. I'm sure a lot of people do that. So we really need something to do with these extra legendaries. I would really like to see the fact that we could still maybe even learn some legendary mods. Just make it like ultra rare. I mean, like, maybe even more rare than the glowing mask or the red asylum dress, and that would be awesome. And then it's just, it's not like I don't think trading them would be a good idea either, because then there might be a way to dupe them. But if we can do that and then maybe learn the plan, some veterans that have been playing for like years will just be able to craft what we want, and I think that's the right way to go. And maybe even make it random, right? So yeah, I think that'd be a good idea. Just my thoughts, everybody. Of course, this is just my opinion, and maybe some other people want it the other ways. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and if you would make any changes to this, or what you would add, or anything I said that you would like to elaborate on. I would love to read your comments, everybody. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.